Coach, your selections here, is that an endorsement of what happened last week?
Thanks, Liam. Yeah, I think we were quite strong in the second half. I believe we started to pick up a bit of momentum, a bit of confidence. So yeah, we decided to go with the same 25 guys onto the next mission.
Coach, you've got arguably you're going to be playing against probably the best forwards pack in this competition. It's got Mulherba, Kitshoff, Kavisi, luckily Peter Step is out injured. How are you guys going to go about your business up front and try and work out and nullify those guys?
Obviously, they've got a great forward pack. There's a lot of World Cup winners in there, a lot of Springboks. So for us, we also know that they want to go to the set piece. So for us, it is control what we can control in that set piece. On their ball, put enough pressure on there so that they feel it. And just as I'm sure they've got one or two plans set piece wise. We know it's a strength of them, so we also need to make some plans around that.
Will you approach this game in a vastly different way than your friendly game from a few weeks back?
So just say again?
Will you approach this game in a vastly different way from the friendly game you played a few weeks back?
Again, good question, Liam. So I'll be honest, we didn't go into the friendly match with a lot of plans against them. We wanted to see where we are as a team and what they bring for us. So obviously there's a bit of planning and a bit of chess going into this one. So yeah, there's definitely quite a different plan against them.
Just talking about that, the front row battle. I suppose firstly you guys have the experience of Loftus, against that world-class forward pack. And I mean, you guys scrummed really well against the equally formidable, front row in Durban last week. So you must be really encouraged, actually, going down there in that regard.
We do believe that we're on the up. I really think we had a confident appearance against the Sharks. So we know denial what's coming this weekend, but we're also ready and prepared for that.
Coach, the last week and before, it's becoming more and more evident that your forward battle is the important battle to win. You're confident?
Yes. As South African teams, as derbies, I think the World Cup showed us that with the dominant forward pack, you can win competitions. Our forward pack is really growing, and they're coming in leaps and bounds. So, like I say, we've got one or two plans around that forward pack, and we are ready for that battle, and we're looking forward to it.
There's been a lot of talk. It seems that you guys actually, adapted reasonably well. But particularly after Loftus and that type of things, there's been a lot of questions about the teams having to adapt, to the new stricter breakdown laws and stuff. What have your impressions been? Are you hopeful that, in general, that the game will eventually speed up and that the guys will adapt, to at least I think the philosophy behind, the rule changes?
I think the philosophy is they want an equal contest on attack and defence. And I think the moment that you understand that and you allow that battle on attack and defence, you're going to be able to adapt. So I don't think it's a case of us not adapting to it. Is we have to adapt, and if you lose the ball, will you be able to suffocate them? And if you get the ball, are you prepared to have a go and get points from that? So Heinz, I've said from the beginning, we are going to be adaptable both ways. As a team, we challenge one another every day to increase our decision making, to increase what we want to achieve, to play eyes up rugby. So there definitely will be some chances this weekend.
From what you've seen so far, is there a fair contest?
Yes.
I mean all round, not just
Yeah.
the Lions, all round.
Yeah.
You've seen through the competition.
No, I think the benefit in South Africa is because all the teams want to really play with the forwards. The line-out is a good fair contest. The scrum is a good fair contest. The breakdown is a good fair contest. Each collision is a good fair contest. So, definitely.
Dan, you have quite good memories of Newlands and stuff. You're very intimately familiar with the surroundings and stuff. And I mean, ironically, the Lions, don't seem to have a lot of problems actually adapting nowadays to Newlands. They won the Currie Cup match there last year. They won a Super Rugby game in 2017 there and stuff. But just in terms of playing in front of a empty Newlands, do you think that sort of does take a bit of a sting out of the Stormers?
Yeah, I mean, Newlands always has an awesome crowd. It is, nice to have a full stadium and, to sort of feed off the crowd. But I think, everyone's sort of adapted now. We know that we're not going to have any spectators in the stadium. So, I'm not saying it's going to make it easier for us, but I think it's still going to be a really tough battle. So, but we're looking forward to it. We're ready.
It's obviously a very burgeoning partnership. I mean, I think it's one game, but and a couple of minutes against the Pumas. But are you enjoying, combining with Burger?
Yeah, so I actually played a lot of my junior rugby up at the Bulls for Tricks Young Guns with Burger, a bit of Varsity Cup. So I mean, he's an awesome player. So it's really good to be in the midfield with him. And we're getting a lot of pressure as well from the youngsters. I mean, we've got Manny Ross, we've got Wandile. So I mean, we've got really healthy competition in the squad, and it's just get better day in day out.